आज हम लोग ईसा मसीह का जन्मदिन मना रहे हैं। उनका अवतरण एक बहुत बड़ी चीज थी और उनके बारे में शास्त्रों में भी वर्णन है किस प्रकार महाविष्णु का अवतरण संसार में होगा और वो सारे संसार का आधार होंगे। लेकिन धर्म जो है वो विपरीत दशाओं में जाने के कारण विभिन्न विभिन्न दशाओं में चला गया और सब अंधेरे में अज्ञान में डूब गया। इसलिए इसकी जो एक तांता थी, एक के बाद एक इस सुंदर परमात्मा शक्ति के वृक्ष पर जो सुंदर सुंदर एक एक अवतरण हुए थे, उन सब को लेकर के भिन्न भिन्न धर्म स्थापित हुए और इन मरे हुए फूलों को लेकर के मनुष्य ने अपने अपने धर्म बनाकर आपस में झगड़े शुरू कर दिए। ईसा मसीह जो है ये साक्षात श्री गणेश का ही ये अवतरण है। इसकी सिद्धता है वो सिद्धता मैं अंग्रेजी में बताऊंगी बाद में। लेकिन उनके जीवन से हमें ये सीखना है कि ईसा मसीह का जीवन अत्यंत पवित्र था। जैसे कि श्री गणेश पवित्र हैं, वैसे संसार में आकर के भी, संसार में रह करके भी वो अत्यंत पवित्रता से रहे, कारण उनको अपवित्रता छू ही नहीं सकते थे। ऐसा एक विशेष अवतरण था और इस अवतरण के कारण संसार में एक बहुत बड़ी घटना घटित हुई कि हमारा आज्ञा चक्र जो है वो खुल गया। उनको जो पदस्तंभ पे, क्रूस पे चढ़ाया गया, उससे हमारा आज्ञा चक्र खुल गया और ये बड़ा भारी दान उन्होंने दिया। ये उनको करना ही था, इसलिए उन्होंने किया। उनके लिए तो ये सब खेल ही था। बहुत छोटी उम्र में ही उन्होंने ये सब कार्य किया, लेकिन उसका इतना विपर्यास ईसाई धर्म में हो गया कि इससे लोग समझ नहीं पाते ईसा मसीह जैसे पवित्र जीवन को जो लोग अपना आधार समझते हैं वो इस कदर गए बीते कैसे। इसका कारण है धर्म का विद्रूप स्वरूप। इसी प्रकार अपने देश में भी हिंदू धर्म के अत्यंत विद्रूप स्वरूप निकले हैं, जिसमें तांत्रिक लोग हैं और तरह तरह के लोगों ने अपने यहाँ भित्तियों पे, मंदिरों में, हर जगह बहुत गंदे तरीके अश्लील काम किए हुए। मंदिरों को भी खराब कर दिया और सारी धर्म की भावनाएं उल्टी सीधी करके रख दी। इस पर हमें कहना यही है कि ये लोग सब इतना कार्य करके चले गए और इस कदर इन्होंने मेहनत की और जो कुछ भी बांधा है वो आपके कुंडलिनी का वृक्ष, उसका सबसे महत्वपूर्ण आज्ञा चक्र जो है ईसा मसीह ने अपने बलिदान से खोल दिया। इनका बड़ा भारी हमारे ऊपर उपकार। I must have said lots of things about Christ before and how Jesus Christ is related to Sri Radhaji. That he is the incarnation of Sri Ganesha, who was the son of the Adishakti to begin with. But then he was given to Sri Radhaji. And Sri Radha created as Mahalakshmi, as Mother Mary, this great incarnation of Christ. Now for Western mind, it is impossible to understand how there can be a immaculate conception because they have no sense at all, no sensitivity at all to spiritual life. We Indians can understand it. It's very easy for Indians to understand because we had Sri Ganesha created that way. We just believe it, we don't doubt these things. Whatever is said about God is not to be doubted with this limited brain. That's not done in India. But in the West, from the very birth of Christ, they have had arguments with this limited brain they had. And the whole religion, in the name of Christ, is just a perversion. Such a horrible things have been said that is unbelievable. His purity, His holiness, His auspiciousness is never understood in the West, I think. Those who follow Christianity, how can they be so debased in their moral character? They are all right for their political, their economical, we can say their legal side. But their moral sense is absolutely missing. It's very surprising. Those who are followers of Christ should have the greatest amount of morality. He has said that thou shalt not have adulterous eyes. Such a subtle thing. Even the eye should not have adultery, should not have lust and greed. Such a subtle thing he has said it. And just think, in the West, people could not follow it because the whole religion got perverted under the influence of Paul and Peter. It's a very serious thing they have done against Christ. It's still going on. Still this Catholic Church, though being exposed so much, is still going on in India also. All over is this stupid, this Protestant church also is going on everywhere. What good name have they brought to Christ? One should see. The first and foremost thing he has said, that you must enter into the kingdom of God, that you must be born again. So it's all mental, you are born again, you have a certificate, we are born again, finished. So this mental attitude of the West is responsible for killing the great incarnation of Christ. So I think is another crucifixion. Mentally, you cannot understand spirituality. So they were telling me about brain trust. I said, brain trust in, I can't understand in Sahaja Yoga. In Sahaja Yoga, what is the brain trust? Where is the brain? In thoughtless awareness, where is the brain? So this brain trust business might be all right for any other place, but for Sahaja Yoga, I still don't understand what do you do in brain trust. Because some people want to come on the stage and speak, you see, they have a kind of a madness. They can't get over it. So they might be coming to the brain trust, maybe. But it's not brain. It's the heart. It's the heart which has to be opened out. Because with the brain, what we do is all kinds of materialism. All kinds of nonsense has come from human brain only, not so much from animal's brain. You can see if you go to any forest, it's clean, nice, smelling so well. But put one human being there and you will know that this filth, dirt has come from some human being. So as it is, they have made a mess of all the great incarnations, but worst is done to Christ. And I feel what a waste it was. So we must understand Christ in the right sense. He is the eternal child. He is the innocence itself. He is the source of innocence, and He is the bestower of all blessings in all chakras. But that doesn't mean that you are Christians, you should be very proud that, oh, she's talking about Christ. Many, I have seen Sahajogis, are still identified with Christ, while they have nothing to do with Christ at all.